Commission meeting for May 8th, 2025, the eve of the weekend of Mother's Day. Everyone that has a mother, please celebrate. We are going to get started in a few moments when the mayor joins me. We have a couple of proclamations to present, and then we will move into our meeting. I am joined today by my colleagues, Commissioner Angel Miguel, I did that backwards, Miguel Angel Gabela, I just like to say Angel, and Commissioner Damian Pardo. I know I saw the mayor, Mr. Mayor. Good morning. Buenos días. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien. Gracias.
Español lesson.
Número uno.
Sí.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We have a couple of recognitions today, and we're going to start with one that's unique. City Hall has never, ever received an Energy Star certification. So we have, yes. And for those of you who have been following what we've been doing in the city for over a decade, we're a global leader in resiliency and adaptation. I was actually on the Global Commission on Adaptation under the leadership of the former Secretary General of the UN, Ban Ki-moon, and we provided a report to the UN on climatic resiliency measures that can be taken by cities and countries. We obviously declared a climate emergency, not only as a city, but through my leadership on the Environment Committee of the U.S. Conference of Mayors by the United States. We have adopted climate challenges, mitigation challenges to decrease flooding and heat, and obviously we pledge carbon neutrality among a variety of other things. But our Energy Star certified building, which is the City Hall, is something that received a certification for the first time ever. And so today we're here to acknowledge that. Maybe you want to talk a little bit about it.
Hi, I'm Sonia Brubaker, the city's Chief Resilience Officer. And through our building efficiency program, we benchmarked all of our buildings, our energy use, and we found that City Hall performs 80% better than other buildings of similar size. So here's our certification.
Thank you. The next person that we are recognizing today is Wade Sanders. Wade. I guess people are very happy about the collection of garbage in our city, Wade. Wade is our solid waste director, which, as you all know, we provide the Cadillac of solid waste services to Porsche. Okay, sorry, Porsche for our city manager. I thought Cadillac, American car, you know, a little safer, but he wants to go with Porsche. Okay, twice a week, garbage pickup, and once a week, bulky trash pickup. He does it while leading a department exceptionally well. An incredible 30 years of service for our city. As you can see from the reaction of our employees in the crowd, he's a very popular guy. He has a beautiful, beaming, big smile and has great energy. So today I am blessed to proclaim it Wade Sanders Day in the city of Miami.
As you can see from the overwhelming response from staff, that's when you know that someone is loved. And we cherish Wade. I can tell you when I started, to this day, there has never, ever been a moment that I needed Wade and he didn't come through. No matter what time, no matter what day, he always provided a way. He performed. He is the best of us. He is the best of us. I'm happy and I'm sad. The person that's going to follow you has big shoes to fill. Big shoes to fill, because we have great expectations. High, you have set the bar so high for us. And I just want to thank you and thank your family for sharing him with us. And maybe one day we can play golf together.
Wow. You know, there is, and the chairwoman said it perfectly, there are people you get an opportunity to work with that set the bar high and set the example. And really, as an all-around person, forget what an incredible professional Wade is. The person he is, right, is what really stands out to me. And I've known Wade now in a couple of different iterations of his professional life. I truly consider him a brother. In so many ways, it's almost impossible to describe. And that's because of what he's got in here, right? More so than anything else. Yes, he will be sorely missed. But I couldn't be happier for him. He has an incredible family, and what he's embarking on now in the next phase of his life and really kind of taking a step back and enjoying it. This guy's got hobbies that by the way, none of us even knew he had, by the way. He's an incredibly just well-rounded person. And it is true when there are a lot of tears here because, and we've already celebrated him once, by the way. We did it last week too. But this was our opportunity to do it in a very public way. He is a truly a gem. His legacy, his DNA will be with the city for a very, very long time. As a result, we kind of wanted to kind of send him off in style. So myself and the deputy city manager and the ACMs, we got Wade something that he can really use, put to good use. It's a personalized golf bag. A really, really good golf bag.
It's a lot better than a toaster.
Way better than a toaster or a plaque, yeah. And so now he's got an excuse to go hit the links and actually try to play like a pro. So Wade,
Thank you.
dude, go hit the grounds, enjoy the sun, enjoy the freedom. And did you show everybody your shirt?
That was on the way out.
Oh, you're on the way out. Okay. Anybody else want to say something?
No, I can't.
You can't. You can't do it.
Nope.
Natasha's struggling.
Good morning, everybody. Barbie Hernandez, Assistant City Manager, overseeing one of my departments is solid waste, but we were colleagues first. we're friends also. We'll be friends for a long time. I know that. I woke up this morning and I thought to myself, okay, today's Wade's day, and I'm not going to cry. And then when I saw him this morning, I gave him a big hug, and he hugged me back really tight. And then I got emotional. So I ended up shedding a tear, as I promised myself I wouldn't. But it's because it's the last hug I have from him at a commission meeting. It doesn't mean it's the last hug ever, because we are going to be friends. But the one thing I want to make clear is that Wade led with his heart. That's hard in an atmosphere like this. He continued to lead with his heart no matter what happened. And that's the way you lead. That is true leadership, when you take it from the heart and you do it with your heart. So I just wanted to thank you always for leading with your heart and taking care of all of us, no matter where we were or what we were doing at the time. Just appreciate you and thank you so much.
Woo! All right. Well, one thing I will say, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out today and celebrating, at least it ain't Wade County, but Wade Day, and I'm okay with that. And very special for me and my family. And wow, I appreciate you all giving me my flowers while I was alive. Thursday of last week was amazing. So thank the committee, staff, those that couldn't attend, those that attend. I know your heart was there, but it was great. And I even did a dance for those that didn't think I can do it. So I don't know what I was doing, but I did something. But it was great. Yes, it is. City of Miami. A lot of those that do not know me, I'm a Miami boy, right here, born and raised. And what a way to end a career than to come back and give to your city. So thank you. It was great. To my family, to my son, you know, you and your brother, you were the reason that I got up, did the things I had to do. To my grandson, you're the reason that made me get up even more. So, to my niece, you know, being the only niece, you know, she's messed up because she's spoiled, but that's all right. We did it, you know. And to my wife, I want to thank her for not giving up on me, because being away from home. Yeah. So with that being said, you know, I just promised I wasn't going to, you know, take long, but I got a family here, you know. I got extended family, so each and every one of you in your own special way, you know, from my aunties to my sisters, Auntie Annie, Auntie Colebrook, Auntie Angela Roberts. I appreciate all y'all do. To my little sisters, Jennifer, to the Yadisa, you know, they met my true sister, and I explained to them that I couldn't shake her when she was growing up, and I can't shake them as I leave. So with all that love, and to each and every one of you, all I ask that you do is just be a great public servant. Do the right thing, you know, take care of the people. That's what we're here for. And I've heard the mayor say it 100 times. That's what we're in the business for, taking care of the people. And if we do that, this city is just going to take off and continue to grow. So with that being said, I don't want to keep you. Thank you. This has been a great ride. And boy, when Jennifer told me and let somebody love me, this is a lot of love. So I really appreciate it. So thank you.
All right, all right. Last but certainly not least, I like how you're fixing your car there. So this one is very personal for me because when I got elected in 2009, I remember the night of my election, and I think Max, who's there next to him, Robert Soler, picked me up with Commissioner Sarnoff and took me to my victory party. And from that moment forward, the person who was assigned to take me was Albert Garcia, Albertico, as we call him. It's fine. So Albertico, you know, the Sergeant at Arms become like family for us as elected officials. They are with us in our best moments, they're with us in our worst moments. They get to hear all of our conversations, our moments of elation, our moments of frustration. And we rely on them for a variety of things, but mostly, of course, for them to keep us safe. And it becomes deeply personal because you're with them in many cases 12, 13, 14 hours a day, day after day after day, nights, weekends. And so Albert has had a distinguished career. He began with Miami Police Department in 1992, my dad's last year in office. That just goes to show the time, right? How long. He served in multiple critical roles: uniform patrol, obviously, crime suppression, SIS, and where he played key roles with narcotics and the intelligence unit. He was assigned to the prestigious FBI Joint Terrorism Task Force, where he exemplified his commitment to national security and interagency collaboration in combating threats to public safety. And for the last 15 years, several of which were with me, he was faithfully serving as a sergeant at arms, providing leadership, discipline, and mentorship to his colleagues while maintaining order and professionalism within his ranks. He has unwavering dedication, strategic insight, courageous service, and he's left an indelible mark on the department. And I think he's left an indelible mark on those who he's been close to. He was with Mayor Regalado for a while, and of course he was with Commissioner Reyes. I see Commissioner Reyes' wife here, Cha-Cha, who's tearing up because I think what I'm saying is true. I mean, you become part of the family. And Albert will always be part of my family. His family will always be part of my family. I remember going to see his kids in Sunset Elementary. They're now grown up. Albertico's here. Where are you? I know he's here. There he is. He doesn't even, he's a grown man already. Soon he's going to have white hairs. Angel, I think, is watching. So, which is the one that went to Wisconsin? Angel. Angel went to, and you went to FSU, right? No, come on, man. You can't do that up here. You're going to get arrested by one of the sergeant at arms. So, like I said, we become like family. We know about each other's kids. We try to be helpful and grateful to the service that they provide for us and our family. So this is deeply personal to me. I'm so proud of you. I can't believe you're leaving. You're so young, fit. Yeah, you look great. And you were there from the beginning for me. So thank you and God bless you. I don't know. I'm sure you want to say something too.
I have had the pleasure of working with Albert, and he actually protected me my first event in the city. It was a leukemia walk. And we all had on, it was a walk run. We all had on sneakers, and he had on shoes, regular shoes. And not knowing the protocol, I said, it's okay. You don't have to, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'll be fine. You don't have to. And I would look, and he'd be right behind me. And I'm running a bit, and then I'd look, and he'd be right there. And I kept saying, no, it's okay. You don't have, and he never left my side. He never left my side. He wasn't dressed for a walk or a run. In no means, it was hot that day. He never complained. He never left my side, even though I almost demanded, it's okay. It's okay. I'll be fine. I'll meet you at the finish line. No. And then afterward, we went and had breakfast, and that was amazing because this guy can eat. And we were like, yes! Because you want to be yourself. You want to feel like you can be yourself, and you didn't have to be this commissioner and behave in any manner. And he made me feel like that was okay. And I love him. I'm happy for him. Full circle moment. His wife and I worked together when I was at Miami-Dade County with the Head Start program. And it is just a joy. Thank you for sharing him with us. Thank you for keeping me safe and everyone else safe. And go forth and be great. Enjoy your retirement because you deserve it.
I want to acknowledge the presence of Ray Blanco and also Carlos Migoya, who are here to support Albert. You want to come up, Carlos, and say anything? You were a former city manager. Come on up. Former city managers get a... By the way, you were a former city manager that wasn't fired. So that puts you in a very exclusive class. Fair point.
Mayor, you said it very well, and as you were saying your words, it reminded me of when I was here in 2010. That was a very difficult time for the city, not only financially, but we had a lot of other challenging things going on. Albert, in my opinion, and you and I shared Albert at the time, Albert, to me, was the ultimate professional. No matter what was said around him, it never went anywhere. He was always there for you, not just as a professional, but now, to me, as a friend for the rest of my life. You, Maria, the kids, the entire family, I don't think anybody can be more proud of you, and we wish you the best the rest of your life. But thank you for what you did for the city. I think it's been fantastic, so congratulations. Thank you.
So good morning, everyone. As we got ready to celebrate the over 3 decades that Albertico has served the city of Miami and its residents, I kind of thought, what were the most memorable feats? What were its great accomplishments? The thousands of arrests that we did when we were street narcotics, the bad guys that we put in jail, the guns that we took off the street, the dope that inevitably were seized and saved folks' life. But I think that now what the chairwoman said, that you were actually running. But running in shoes, I think that's going to be your highest feat when I think back on it. But I want to tell you that they don't make them like you anymore, man. The service, the dedication, the commitment, the true professionalism, what you brought to the city, man, it will be missed, man. I am looking forward to you having many, many years of a happy retirement, enjoying your beautiful family, because, my friend, you have earned it. Thank you so much for everything you've done for this great city, our agency, and our people. God bless you and Godspeed, man. Congratulations.
Good morning, everyone. I'm not as eloquent as Wade, so I have my notes here because I don't want to miss anything, and thank the people that I love. First of all, yes, that's right, two-sided. To my best friend and wife of 38 years. Thank you for your support always at my side, and I couldn't have done it without you. To my amazing kids, Albert and Angel. Albert's here, Angel's watching in Chicago. I hope I made you proud a little bit. So my mom, my sister, my dad who passed away last year was in heaven watching. Commissioner Reyes, his beautiful wife, District 4 staff, DDA staff, who took me in as a family member, so thank you. To my guys that are here, some of them are, they're right there, great friends. It was never work with you guys. It was always hanging out with good family and friends. To my SIS family that's in the back, God bless you all always. It's a pleasure. My Sergeant at Arms mentor, Robert Solar, who changed my life and my family's. Thank you so much. To the city and to the police department, who my childhood dream for 33 and a half years. Can't ask for anything more. Best department in the world, best city in the world, best people. To City Hall staff, and all of you know who you are, been here for 15 years, and we all become a great family. So that's the theme of this speech, or whatever I'm saying, it's all family. We spent so much time here. Unfortunately, you spend more time with you people than with your own family. So God bless you all. To the officers remaining behind in this great department, may God bless you, keep you safe, and your families. God bless. Thank you.
I just want to acknowledge that the mayor of South Miami is here in a professional capacity, but we always like to acknowledge our elected officials who are here in the audience with us. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. And at this time, we are going to begin our meeting with prayer. We have the honor of having Reverend Dr. Glenn Roy, to lead us in prayer today from Temple Missionary Baptist Church. Morning.
Good morning, everyone. We are honored that we've been asked to say the prayer. In the book of Timothy, it says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present yourself as a living sacrifice, and you are to make intercessions for kings and for all those in authority. In another area in Romans, it says that, for we know not what to pray for as we ought, but the Holy Spirit helpeth our infirmities, for he makes intercessions for us with groanings that cannot be uttered. And so we come to present this morning to God and ask that the Holy Spirit makes intercession for everything that you may do or say within this session. May God bless you. That's the prayer.
Amen. Thank you. And now we'll have the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Mr. City Attorney, would you please read your statement for the record?
Yes, Madam Chair. Thank you. George Wysong, City Attorney, City of Miami. Detailed information about the processes, order of business, rules of procedure, and scheduling or rescheduling of City Commission meetings can be found in Chapter 2, Article 2 of the City Code, a copy of which is available online at www.municode.com. Any person who is a lobbyist pursuant to Chapter 2, Article 6 of the City Code must register with the City Clerk and comply with related city requirements for lobbyists before appearing before the City Commission. A person may not lobby a city official, board member, or staff member until registering. A copy of the code section about lobbyists is available in the city clerk's office or online at www.municode.com. Any person making a presentation, formal request, or petition to the City Commission concerning real property must make the disclosures required by the City Code in writing. A copy of this City Code section is available at the office of the City Clerk or online at www.municode.com. The City of Miami requires that anyone requesting action by the City Commission must disclose, before the hearing, any consideration provided or committed to anyone for agreement to support or withhold objection to the requested action pursuant to City Code Section 2-8. Any documents offered to the City Commission that have not been provided 7 days before the meeting as part of the agenda materials will be entered into the record at the City Commission's discretion. In accordance with Section 2-33F and G of the City Code, the agenda and the material for each item on the agenda is available during business hours at the City Clerk's office and online 24 hours a day at www.miamigov.com. The meeting of the Miami City Commission is a limited public forum. Any person may be heard by the City Commission through the chair for not more than 2 minutes on any proposition before the City Commission unless modified by the chair. Public comment will begin at approximately 9 a.m. and remain open until public comment is closed by the chairperson. Any person making offensive remarks or who has become unruly in the City Commission chambers will be barred from further attending City Commission meetings and may be subject to arrest. No clapping, applauding, heckling, or verbal outbursts in support or opposition to a speaker or his or her remarks shall be permitted. No signs or placards shall be allowed in the Commission chambers. Persons exiting the City Commission chambers shall do so quietly. Members of the public wishing to address the body may do so by submitting written comments via the online comment form. Please visit www.miamigov.com/meeting instructions for detailed instructions on how to provide public comment using the online public comment form. The comments submitted through the comment form have been and will be distributed to the elected officials, their staff, and city administration throughout the day so that the elected officials may consider the comments prior to taking any action. Additionally, the online comment form will remain open during the meeting to accept comments and distribute to the elected officials, their staff, and city administration up until the chairperson closes public comment. Public comment may also be provided here live at City Hall located at 3500 Pan American Drive, Miami, Florida, subject to any and all city rules as they may be amended. If the proposition is being continued or rescheduled, the opportunity to be heard may be at such later date before the City Commission takes action on such proposition. When addressing the City Commission, the members of the public must first state their name, their address, and what item they will be speaking about. Any person with a disability requiring assistance, auxiliary aids, and services for this meeting may notify the City Clerk. The City has provided different public comment methods to indicate, among other things, the public support, opposition, or neutrality on the items and topics to be discussed at the City Commission meeting, in compliance with Section 286.0114 4C Florida statutes. The public has been given the opportunity to provide public comment during the meeting and within reasonable proximity in time before the meeting. Please note, commissioners have generally been briefed by city staff and city attorney's office on items on the agenda today. Anyone wishing a verbatim record of an item considered at this meeting may request it at the Office of Communications or view it online at www.miamigov.com. Planning and zoning items shall proceed in accordance with 7.1.4 of the Miami 21 zoning ordinance. Parties for any PZ items, including any applicant, appellant, appellee, city staff, and any person recognized by the decision-making body as a qualified intervener, as well as the applicant's representatives and any experts testifying on behalf of the applicant, appellant, or appellee, may be physically present here at City Hall to be sworn in by oath or affirmation by the City Clerk. The members of the City Commission shall disclose any ex parte communications to remove the presumption of prejudice pursuant to Florida Statute Section 286.0115 and Section 7.1.4.5 of the Miami 21 zoning ordinance. The order of presentation shall be as set forth in Miami 21 and in the City Code. Staff will briefly present each item to be heard. The applicant will present its application or request to the City Commission. If the applicant agrees with the staff recommendation, the City Commission may proceed to its deliberation and decision. The applicant may also waive the right to an evidentiary hearing on the record. Please silence all cell phones and other noise-making devices. And this meeting can be viewed live on Miami TV, the city's Facebook page, the city's Twitter page, the city's YouTube channel, and Comcast Channel 77. The broadcast will also have closed captioning. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Mr. City Attorney. Mr. City Clerk, would you please read your statement?
Thank you, Chair. The procedures for individuals who will be providing testimony to be sworn in for planning and zoning items and any quasi-judicial items on today's City Commission agenda will be as follows. Members of city staff or any other individuals required to be sworn in who are currently present at City Hall will be sworn in by me, the city clerk. Immediately after I finish explaining these procedures, those individuals who are appearing remotely may be sworn in now or at any time prior to the individual providing testimony for planning and zoning items and or quasi-judicial items. Commissioners, are you comfortable with all notice provisions set forth in these uniform rules and procedures we have established for this meeting?
Yes,
Chair, may I administer the oath for the planning and zoning items?
please.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If you're speaking on any of today's planning and zoning items, that is the PZ items, may I please have you stand and raise your right hand? Chair, for the record, there is no one in the chambers indicating that they're here to speak on the planning and zoning items, so there's no need to administer the oath.
Thank you. Mr. City Manager, are there any items on this agenda that will be withdrawn and or deferred?
Good morning, Madam Chair, Commissioners, Mr. City Attorney, Mr. City Clerk. At this time, the administration would like to defer